Just want to go live here for a second and show you a tool that I use for everything. I'm going to apologize. I'm outside right now. If you hear geese, it's because my neighbors bought some and they're annoying as all get out. The neighbors' dogs don't shut up either. So you're going to have some background noise. But wanted to show you this because I use it literally all the time whenever I'm working on the TW. And this right here is called a scissor jack. This one is from Drag Specialties. I've had this for like, I don't know, almost probably 10 years, and I use it for everything on the Harleys, on the TWs, on pretty much all bikes that I've been using. And it gives you a good solid base. I think it's about 4 inches wide here. And it just takes a regular 15/16 standard socket, slide it underneath the bike, and it's probably, I'm going to say like 14 inches in length, but I'll put a link for it in the description afterwards. But if you're working on the TW and you've got your Ricochet skid plate or your Tusk aftermarket skid plate or your Bradley Performance skid plate, all you gotta do is just whoop, let your ratchet fall off the extension here. But I like these because when I'm working on stuff, I mean, I could just push the bike up into a straight up position, slide that under there, and it just gives the bike a good solid base to work on. Whenever I'm doing anything on the front end of the bike, this makes a nice solid stable work area, or just like a platform really. So when I'm working on the front end of the bike, I mean, just gives me an easy way to work on the front end, a stable way to work on the front end. So if I want to do anything with the front tire, front brake, you know, I've got access to it right there. And what I'm going to be doing later today, I'm going to be doing the high fender kit here on the TW from Tusk. So, I mean, if you're doing really just like your basic maintenance on the bike, this little scissor jack from Drag Specialties is a great way to just service the front end. So if you need to do anything with the brake cables, you know, or check your brakes, you know, check your spokes, or just do anything with the throttle or anything up here, this just gives you a nice solid foundation to work off of. I've been using it for years. So if there's questions or comments, please put those in the questions of this video. I will do whatever I can to answer those, but I don't remember the exact price on them. They're not cheap, but this one has been definitely worth the money that I invested into it. So whatever bike you're working on, if you don't want to lift it clear up in the air, just want to do a few things to the front end, that scissor jack from Drag Specialties is definitely a good way to go. I'll put the link again in the description, maybe even in the comments, since this is a live, and just go from there. So this is Matt with Mob Street. Just a simple tool hack that I've got here in the garage that I use for everything, that I just thought, you know what, might as well share it with you if you want something simple, easy to use, maneuverable. I mean, you can tuck it underneath your toolbox like I do, so it's nice and out of the way, and just really, really, really universal on what all you can use it for. So we'll leave it at that. Matt with Mob Street. We'll see you guys later. No, Kurt, no power jacks. That'll freaking kill the thing.